In this tutorial, I'll show you how to resize images for your web pages using a couple of nice free online image editors. Oftentimes, images are uploaded to a website and then displayed at a smaller size. This hurts your web page's performance, slowing the overall load time, which in turn can have a negative impact on visitors. If a web page doesn't load quickly, many visitors will move on to another website. So it's a good idea to resize images to the size you'll display them at. And I'll show you a couple of relatively easy options for doing this. The first online image editor is iPicky.com. Let's go to that website now. You have the option of uploading an image from your PC or from a URL on the web. Let's upload one from our PC. First, click the Upload Photo button. Now navigate your computer folders and files and select the image you want, and then click Open. As you can see, there are many options for editing your image, but in this tutorial we're focusing only on resizing it. Click the Resize Image button, and now you can update the width or height dimensions of the image. You can specify the dimensions in pixels or a percentage of the original size. Also note the option Constrain Proportions. If checked, when you change either the width or height, the other dimension will change automatically to keep the same relative proportions as the original. If you uncheck this option, you'll get a stretching or squishing effect on the image. With the Constraint Proportions option checked, change the dimensions to the size you'll display this image at on your web page. We're going to change the width to 200 pixels, and as you can see, the height has changed to 150. That's because we have the Constraint Proportions option checked. Click Apply. There's an undo option if you don't like the results. We'll click the redo button since the results are fine. Next, we want to save this image, so click the save icon. Here you can update the image file name or keep the original name. I always recommend either changing the file name or the saving location to avoid overwriting the original file. If you choose to save the file as a JPEG, which is good for digital photos, another good option for reducing the image file size and improving web page performance is to reduce the quality setting. This helps reduce the file size, and it should still look fine. I usually set this somewhere between 60 and 70%. You can experiment with this setting on your own images. Now click the Save Photo button and navigate to the folder that you want on your PC and click Save. You also have the option of changing the file name at this point if you want. In this example, the original image file size was 1594 kilobytes and the new file size is 12 kilobytes. That's less than 1% of the original size. Now you should be able to see how this could dramatically help your web page load time, especially if you have multiple images per page. The second online image editor is Pixlr.com. Let's bring that up in our browser. We'll perform the same functions here on the same original image file located on our PC. First, click Open Image from Computer. Just as we did in the last editor, find and select the image file and click Open. From the top menu, click on Image Size under the Image menu item. And like the previous editor, you'll update the width or height. You also have the same option of Constrain Proportions. Let's make the same update to the width. Set it to 200 pixels. Notice that the height changes accordingly because we have Constrain Proportions checked. Now click the OK button. You have the option of zooming in or out. I like to put it back to 100% so I know how it should look when displayed on a web page. Now select Save under the File menu item on the top menu. Again, I recommend changing the file name or saving location to avoid overwriting the original file. We're saving the file as a JPEG, so I'll set the quality to 60% just like before. Click OK and you'll be presented with the location to save it to on your computer. You're free to change the folder or file name here as well. When finished, you can leave by clicking either Close or Exit under the File menu item at the top. The resized image file from Pixlr was 4 kilobytes and the one from iPicky was 12 kilobytes. Obviously, there's some difference between the quality scales or compression algorithms used. Fortunately, you can easily experiment with the quality level you like from either editor.